In this video, we're gonna be talking about, do these popular knee exercises actually work? So guys, this is Coach Austin from Hyper Strength and Conditioning here in San Jose, California. Don't forget to like this video if it helps you, or subscribe to this channel as we were trying to blow this up. So the knees over toe stuff, the ATG exercises, you may be seeing out there in the interwebs a lot. They've been out it for years now. And you're here watching like, does this really work? Do I need to really be risking my precious time and my movement right now to try those out? I don't wanna try out a stupid exercise and then I fucking injure myself. If that's you, this is the video for you, because I did my due diligence here. I'm a strength coach. I did my thing. I have the gym. I have trainers now who are training people, and I've had my share of exercises that were kind of like, what the f, or like, oh, those actually work. Now, with that being said, I actually bought into the programming of ATG, of just wanting to try it out. So I became one of those ATG coaches. Like, I'm not like an ATG. I didn't do the test yet. I really didn't. I pay membership to just keep learning and understanding the fundamentals of the movement. There's like a process you have to do to become an ATG coach, where you're filming a client and doing all this, and it's a lot. It's a lot, but it's good. It's good. You don't want just anyone to be a coach. But long story short, I enrolled in their program to be an ATG coach because I was very curious of the curriculum, to understand where they're coming from. And for the most part, it's the heart of what the ATG movement's doing, paired with a lot of other movement specialists and what's out there. At the end of the day, people just want you to be pain-free, right? People just want your knees to be healthier. And what it all comes down to is getting blood to the joints, getting blood and nourishment through movement to the joints so they can heal. That is the mind-blowing factor of everything. You'll find techniques of bettering knee pain from any type of practice or, way of training. There's so much styles of training now. I feel like the fitness industry is turning into the world of Kung Fu, where like, my style is the best. My Tai Chi tiger. It's like now we're turning into villages of the hidden leaf, and village hidden in the sand, and the village, no one likes the village of rain. It's turning into that. But at the end of the day, all the villages just want to live and thrive in the world. But at the same time, they don't trust each other. But long story short, it really comes down to, movement and getting the blood flowing to the knees so the knees can heal, and strengthening muscles around the knees. So we'll take, for example, one of the very popular exercises, the reverse walk. Right? It's a closed chain knee extension versus an open chain knee extension, like the leg extension machine that you'll usually see in gyms. But that tends to cause a little bit more discomfort or pain when people have knee issues. Therefore, like, oh, knee extensions are bad. However, if you do a closed knee extension where you're walking backwards, it's not that bad. Actually, you're regressing the movement. And that's the whole thing that ATG does, and a lot of other movements that revolve the knees, that you're just regressing movement so people can start moving their knees again, pain-free, in a range of motion that they're strong at. Sometimes, a lot of people especially from my experience, dude, I've trained people with knees, no cartilage. I've trained people with knees like, hey, I tore my ACL and I couldn't afford to repair it, so I'm hoping that you could help me. And I'm like, what? Like, hold on, bro. Like, yo. Yeah, it's like, I didn't want to pay for the surgery, so I hope personal training will help. Back in my rookie years as a trainer, I had to figure out fast how to strengthen these people's legs without messing them up, because they came with that. So looking over it and seeing what ATG was doing, it was very similar to the exercises I was learning way back when from old school strength coaches, old school personal trainers who were really big on corrective exercises, physical therapists who were really big on that, working with athletes back in the day. And it really comes down to principles of working in a pain-free range of motion consistently so we can get the blood flow and get movement, introducing the movement. Because the worst thing you can do is just not do anything at all. And that's what 99% of people do, is they just go, my knees are fucked. I accept that my knees are bad and I cannot squat lower than this. Like, what? When I bend and pick up things, I have to extend my legs and just ask someone else to do it. So it's a doom loop approach, because once you start thinking you can't do something, then you stop doing it, then your body's not gonna be great at doing it because you're not practicing doing it. So now it's just a bad spiral. And then all of a sudden at the end, like when you're older, you're like, see, I told you my knees are bad. I bent over to pick up something and And it's like it cracked, it popped, I felt something pop. I've always had bad knees. No, that's the greatest thing about, that's the great thing about this approach is just getting back in action, introducing small movement. If you take anything from this video, the reverse walks are okay to do. You might look stupid, I don't care. It's good for your knees. I mean, I'm trying to find ways to incorporate it in strength and conditioning programs when I coach high school football. And these kids are like, what, coach? I don't understand. This is stupid. It feels weird. Hi, Bora Courtney. Oh, I'm actually strengthening my knees because, you know, I want to be strong. And all of a sudden, anyways, but I've learned a lot. The coaches who are in this program, they care a lot. I do admit it can get a little culty in there. And that's just, hey, y'all get mad at me, but you know, I've been in this industry long enough to understand, like, look, there's movement, someone's trying to do a movement, and you know, here's my program, here's my mastermind, I've been through the gamut, guys. But from my review, from what they're producing and the movements, it's legit stuff. There are some things that are kind of like, oh shit, like, okay, you guys are really die hard on this, but that's with anything. You go to like yoga, Pilates, CrossFit, bodybuilding, everyone's hardcore and so like dogmatic about a certain approach. And that's just all passion, right? That's passion. You gotta love that. So if you are on the fence of trying like these new knee exercises that you're seeing, just start slow. And the whole point is to just start, all right? You might not have really bad knees if you just start strengthening them slowly and consistently. Open your mind to show that you can too have knees as a Saiyan. You just gotta work for it. Now, I wish I had knees as a Saiyan, that'd be great. If you have bad knees, just start. Reverse walks are great. I've done the ATG knee exercises, and what's really great, and what I've started introducing to my clients, you know, there's a whole menu of them, right? The several movements that I have introduced to my clients already that they've loved, all right, clients and athletes, is the reverse walk. Reverse walks are great. The Patrick step, because you can do them anywhere. The tib raises, the calf raises, the elephant walk. Those are the only type of movement that I've introduced to my clients in their programming. And these guys range from, you know, wanting to strengthen the legs, wanting to get better. They have a lot of knee issues, but they also want to lose weight. I program them in their workouts and they love it. And it's great. And it's been working. We've been seeing more confidence. What happens is it builds confidence because they're starting to get stronger in their knees. This video helped you in any way, shape, or form. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do all the things to help our channel. The support means a lot to us. This is like a small channel. We're trying to build it up, baby. But this is Coach Austin from Hyper Strength Conditioning. I'll see you guys later. Okay, bye.